You are now tuned in to Challenge Accepted Sisterhood Sessions, where your host Simone dives into all things women. During these sessions, Simone takes on some of the misconceptions of womanhood and challenges women to become their best selves while embracing the love of the sisterhood. Like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a session. Okay, sisters, family meeting. Yes, come on in. Pick a seat wherever it's comfortable. Go ahead and have a seat. We have to talk. So the other night, some friends and I went out to karaoke. And I noticed some things that were a bit disturbing. I know we need to brace ourselves for this conversation. It may be an unpopular opinion, but we have to do better. It made me sad to see how we are presenting ourselves in certain functions or during certain functions. It hurt my heart to see what I believe to be the desperation of attention from anybody, not the expectation of relationship, not the expectation of marriage, not the expectation of being comfortable in who you are as just being a woman. I noticed a lot of the women were super uncomfortable in their outfit choices and selections that they had picked for the night. I noticed the tugging and the pulling and the shifting and the searching the room to see if others were judging you. And it wasn't just one particular person. It wasn't just a group of women. It was almost the entire place. And it made me sad for us. Because we have friend groups, we have people that we trust, we have people that their opinion matters to us. And nobody in these friend groups challenged each other to make better wardrobe decisions. And it just hurt my heart to know that we are willing to let our sisters, the people that we say we love, the people that we say are important to us, walk out into the world not as their best selves and give an energy that is less. It made me sad because for the sake of fun, for the sake of a good time, we have been willing to embarrass ourselves. We have been willing to discredit ourselves. We have been willing to make ourselves as objects of humiliation, all in the name of fun, all in the name of attention. And it broke my heart because it has almost become contagious and how we have established who we are as women. And it has become very evident that there are no matriarchs in the world that are willing to stand up to the blatant disrespect that women are perpetrating and walking in every single day. The tearing down of self, the tearing down of morals and values, the destruction of who women were designed to be. It is the walking away from and the forgetting the beauty of who we are in our existence, not the over sexualized figures that society have made us to be and that we have accepted for ourselves. It has become so frustrating to even watch the younger generation pick up these bad habits. It has become embarrassing to see the people on different platforms and different career fields all find themselves beginning to operate in a space that is not conducive of producing a generation of women who were confident and comfortable in how they were born and how they were designed. We have become okay with the nipping and the tucking of everything. We have become okay with the altering of everything. We have become okay with not wearing clothes in public. We have become okay with not wearing things that are suitable to our sizes and our figures. We have become okay with allowing our daughters to dress as grown women in inappropriate clothing. We have become okay with watching our sisters stuff and tuck themselves in garments that were not designed for them to be outside in, that were not designed for their body structure or type. And we have slapped five with them. We have watched them parade around in the mirrors, and we have said, "You go, girl. You show them." Oh, they're just hating. When what we are really doing is destroying each other. One bad outfit and decision at a time. It was very concerning to see the women that I would say are dressed inappropriately. They were uncomfortable in their wardrobe decisions, which led me to believe that they don't want to operate this way, and that our hearts are yearning for some direction and some guidance, that the women are looking for somebody to tell them it's okay to cover up. It's okay to wear things that are suitable to your size. It's okay to not have your cleavage all out for the whole entire world to see. It's okay for you to wear a dress that comes down below your butt, that comes down below your thighs, that it's okay to not want to be in society and to go to functions looking like a prostitute, or looking like you are for sale, or looking like you're available for any type of time or any random type of guy, that you have no standard. It was concerning because nobody says anything anymore. I remember a time when I was growing up, and my mom would even tell me a time when she was growing up, like walking through the neighborhood and a neighbor seeing you, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to tell your mom on you. Oh, you better go back home and change your clothes, because you know if your mama see you in that she gon' get you." I remember growing up in a time where the elders, the aged women is what the Bible calls it, is the aged women correcting our behavior, and correcting, not being afraid to correct our misguided behavior, because we have been influenced by outside sources. We have been influenced by friend groups. We have been influenced by what we were watching in movies and on music videos, that they saw that we were being influenced and manipulated in that way. And they were not afraid or not ashamed to call our behaviors out and call our behaviors to the carpet, and to hold us accountable to those behaviors. We are no longer in that same society. And it breaks my heart, because we have a generation of young women that are growing up who are not comfortable in the skin that they were born in, with their facial features, with who they are. And they are being convinced that if they believe it is a flaw, it's okay to fix those flaws, or what we as society has deemed to be a flaw. And it just wows me, because I remember growing up and hearing that everything God created was beautiful. It was good. I remember growing up and hearing you were fearfully and wonderfully made. I remember growing up and hearing God doesn't make any mistakes. And you are and you look the exact way that He wanted you to. And there is no mistakes. There is no flaw. For us to think or believe that our Creator failed us in a way blows my mind. I can remember being a kid. I would go to my mom and I would sit on her bed, and I'm a talker, right? So I would go and sit on my mom's bed and have these conversations with my mom about, not having friends at school or people calling me ugly or whatever. And I can remember my mom telling me those things. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're beautiful. I can remember my father calling me dark and lovely. And those things I held on to as I transitioned from grade school and into the adult world. And it just is interesting to me that we may still be operating in a space and time where our young girls don't feel loved, appreciated. They feel like wigs are a must or you're not beautiful. Eyelashes to touch the top of your head is the only standard that there is. That wearing nothing is the only way for you to be noticed, is the only way for somebody to talk to you. That they don't have anything else to give outside of their fruits. We'll say that. And it just is sad to think that as a society, we have come to a place that everything is a flaw, that the careers that we have chosen are a flaw, that the people that we have chosen to marry, there's flaws, that our children, there are flaws, how our parents reared us was flawed, how we always trying to find the flaw, and we are not seeing ourselves, where we are, our environments as being beautifully and wonderfully made. We're always trying to get out, escape, get away from, never embracing. What would society be like if we, as the women in the world, were able to hold each other accountable in such a very loving way that it did not require us to have to fight about it, that it didn't require us to lose our lives over correction, that even the Bible talks about having to be chastised because it leads us to the place of saving our souls. Correction leads us to the place of saving our souls. It leads us to the place of righteousness, righteous living, right living, good living. It is mind-boggling that we have minimized ourselves as women to only our outward appearances, that we have minimized what we give to the world as our sexual nature, that we have minimized ourselves in songs and arts and everything to our sexual nature, not really understanding the power that we wield or we have to bring life into many facets of the world, to be able to empower and change and impact whole entire culture of people. You've been listening to another episode of Challenge Accepted Sisterhood Sessions. Follow for more thought-provoking content on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can also follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. To be a guest on the podcast, email the host, Simone, that's SAMONE, at casisterhoodsessions.com. That is Simone, SAMONE, at casisterhoodsessions.com. Thank you for listening, and until next time, remember, this is more than just a sisterhood. It's a lifeline.